All right, welcome back. Two videos, one day. What's going on? This is the Altcoin report with Trading Rolly. We're going to do live technical analysis on the majors, Ethereum, Link, Polkadot. We'll take a look at some of the DeFi coins and just look at the altcoin market as a whole. It's not looking great. And I don't know if it's time to be dumpster diving. You're getting some great discounts, but remember, some of these coins are hype and may never return to all-time highs. So you need to be careful. We'll take a look at our indicators and see when a more reasonable time would be to re-enter some of these coins that have come down quite a bit. Go ahead, hit that like for me, comment, subscribe, take the bell for notifications. Remember, these are my own ideas and opinions on the market, so please do your own research. Trade at your own risk. Let's just go ahead, dive into the charts, let the charts speak for themselves. Ethereum, I like right now in the current environment, if Ethereum is going to be the closest to Bitcoin. Okay, Ethereum's the second largest market cap. And, if all else fails, Ethereum will still be here. Also, with the PayPal launch, I also like Litecoin, and then I think XRP could do well in the next month or two with their airdrop coming. So we'll just break it down one at a time. It's a lot to talk about. So looking at Ethereum, it's putting in a similar signature as Bitcoin. You do have this rising channel right here. We have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. A nice little uptrend on the daily, but the volume is kind of tailing off. And as of now, this is a lower high. You're still putting in a lower high on the daily. So on the macro, we need to break that level. Short term, we do have this, and we could even draw it together real quick. Rising channels, rising wedges tend to break down at some point. We could bounce off from here, continue higher, or we could drop lower, which, as I say, eventually these do tend to break down. Just depends. I mean, if all the markets bounce tomorrow, Bitcoin goes on a rally, of course, we could bounce off of this level here. What is this purple line? Let's just zoom out to see what this purple line is. All right, so that was our bottom here. So we had a support flipped resistance line there, and we're just like chopping around this level. I do like how Ethereum has put in a new high. We were on that lower high trajectory. Even this was a lower high. So we did break that level. We've even broken that level. So I do like this. Ethereum, like I say, some of these other coins are just hype. They'll come and go, but Ethereum will still be here. So we definitely need to look at Ethereum. Ethereum's daily Bollinger Bands flirting with dropping out of it. So we were in the bullish zone. You're on the edge of losing that support there. And then your next support level with Bollinger Bands is 358. So this is a critical zone. You kind of need Ethereum to bounce here. And if Ethereum bounces, I'm sure it'll be good for the rest of the altcoin market. Looking at its moving averages, the yellow 21 EMA, you're sitting on that support there. If you lose that, you have a blue 50 simple on the daily right below around 370. If we're putting in a downtrend of high, lower high, a low, and a lower low, we could retest this light green 200 EMA at 314. Your 200 simple is coming in around 300. So if we do have, a turn in the markets for whatever reason, we talked about elections next week. You don't know what's going to happen. That would be the level of support I would like to see for Ethereum. So Ethereum's moving, decent. Bitcoin had the breakout. Ethereum's still sitting right here. But some of these other coins look way worse. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this altcoin report. We're going to move a little faster with the rest because there's a lot to look at. Litecoin I like because, it had a nice breakout on the PayPal news. Might bring it some relevance again with PayPal and their, millions of users. Though I believe a lot of people with crypto already have PayPal. So how many of those PayPal users have never used crypto before should be a fun statistic. And unfortunately for Litecoin is still putting in these lower highs. So until that breaks, it's tricky here. You're above your 21 EMA, that's good. You're going to want to see Litecoin bounce. If it comes any further down, bounce from $52, 53, about $53. If it comes down any further, the green 200 EMA on the daily is at 50. But we need to break this level and see an uptrend on Litecoin. XRP is going to have that airdrop. Nothing special, maintaining above the daily 200 EMA. But, if the markets drop, this will drop as well. 200 simple is down at 0.24. Oh, sorry, that's the current price. We're at 2425. The 200 simple's at 227. So about 22 cents. All right. And you're also looking at lower highs on XRP. So you're going to need to, at least we have higher lows. Lower highs, yes, but we have some higher lows. So if we can bounce here and break above, what is this, about 34 cents, XRP will look like it's in a new uptrend. So Link, and then I'm going to move to some of the uglier charts. Link is one of the better ones. Looks like Ethereum, this rising channel sitting on that yellow 21 EMA, a lot like Ethereum. Let's look at the Bollinger Band. It's going to be about similar. However, beneath that middle Bollinger Band, if you lose that little line of upward slope support, you will get a bit of a crash. Let's just hope that this is the bottom and we're forming, an uptrend here. So maybe you could come back, test this region around, maybe come $10, $9. All of that's fair game. Let me look at my moving averages. So the 200 EMA is at $8.77. So yeah, about $8.77, $9 if you come down from that point. We'd love to see a bounce here. I showed in the Bitcoin video earlier today, the stock market needs to bounce. It needs to bounce now. If it doesn't bounce now, it's going to probably have a larger drop, and this could bring the altcoin market down with it. So we're hoping to see a bounce in all markets. Now, this is where it gets a little hairy. Band. So Band was moving a lot like Link, had a beautiful run up. It's up a lot, guys. It's up a lot. But from the high, you are about 70. This is 72. I didn't do it exactly. Let's get from the high. 75% down from the high on Band, and you're beneath your 200 simple and 200 EMA. So you saw that support there, lost both of these levels. Another thing, you're in the bearish zone for sure on Band. And what is Band exactly? It had a lot of hype with Link because it was also an oracle, but since this region here, I haven't heard anything about Band. So is this a coin that I want to just like dollar cost average all the way down? It could drop. It could keep dropping. Let me show you the Fibonacci real quick on this. Fibonacci from this bottom to that top, your 786 is close. If we go past $4, you're talking about a complete retracement possible, or at least way down to $1. That's what I'm saying. We need a bounce or a stimulus check, something soon, because this doesn't look good. 75% down, to the top. If it bounced, then everything's great. It's a 200%. There's a lot of room to run up. But this is starting to scare me, like some of the altcoins from 2018 that just never recovered. And they went down over 90%, and they're still down probably 75%. So I don't want to just blindly add into something like this. What I would like to see happen is get back above all of these moving averages. This is a clear downtrend. Break that downtrend. Put in an uptrend. I want to buy the dips. Yes, buy the dips, but I want to buy the dips on the uptrend. I want to buy the dips on the uptrend and then the breakout. Okay. This was a potential breakout here, and that was the top. But now we're in a downtrend. Now we're beneath all moving averages. This isn't good. I want to see us get back above. You can see where we crossed back above here. Great opportunity. You know, you got back above all of them here. Great opportunity. Got back above here. Great opportunity. So until that happens, I'm just going to have to let band continue its ride down. Another one real quick, YFI. Guys, this one, I mean, I put just like a tiny casino bet on it, like way higher, way up here. And I kind of just like, whatever, let's see what happens. Not a big deal. Let it run down 90%, double up on it, and who knows. But not a big deal, but looking in hindsight, you have a clear head and shoulders here. I mean, this is great for the textbooks, right? Head and shoulders, and you broke down. From there, you had your retracement back to this level. So you had that was where we were looking to come down, came down there, perfect. And then even within there, you have a descending triangle, pretty much. You could draw this, you drop. This was pretty much a descending triangle. And then we've broken down from our descending triangle. Your measured move, let's see, from here to here is going to bring you back down to about $7,000. This is log scale, but you can see it lines up even if you take the log scale off, okay? You could be coming back down to $7,000. This is a downtrend. This is not something that I want to just blindly buy into. And again, I got caught, with the Coinbase effect before. You saw a lot of coins pump. What we've seen this time is only if you had the coin before it was listed did it pump. So Coinbase would announce it. If you already happen to have it on another exchange, maybe Uniswap, or you were on Binance, whatever. Say you had the coin before Coinbase announced it. They announced it. The price ran up, but the prices were already running up. They were already up 1,000%. And then Coinbase announced them. They ran up a little more. And the second Coinbase actually put them on their Coinbase Pro in the app, price has only come down. It's been bleeding ever since the actual listing on the exchange. So when it got listed, I put a little in. It was a nice casino play. No different than some of the margin plays I've had before. And it's just going down and down, and I'm not dollar cost averaging all the way down. I said that like way over here, and I'm glad I have it. And honestly, I don't know if this will ever recover. I saw something that 86% of YFI holders are at a loss. So not a good look. I like the idea and premise behind Yearn Finance. I like this yield farming idea. I'm not sure why all of a sudden it's disappeared, which makes me think that, this is just a cycle. And maybe one day we'll zoom out, and this is nothing. I mean, we don't have much price history on, this is the weekly chart. So we don't have much to go off here, right? Your weekly, do I have weekly Stokes? Let's see. Let's take a look at the daily. Your daily on the is way down here on the RSI, but this is just not anything I want to buy. I want to wait till we can at least get above the daily yellow 21 EMA. Something. Give me something. I need an uptrend. This is just terrible. So say goodbye. If you've been holding, just say goodbye. I don't know, man. That's a rough one. The exit probably would have been down here once you lost that head and shoulders, would have been down there. So the DeFi market looks rough. you know, you can see a little dip in the total value locked USD, but this is still rising. And I think if the markets in general become more confident, stock market, Bitcoin's obviously confident, but might be dragged down. But I feel like if you see just bullish, you have a stimulus check and people are just putting their money into risk on assets, you could see another maybe run up in DeFi. The problem is, how long will that actually take? Because if it takes 6 months, some of these, sorry, I had a Brave ad pop up. I'm still collecting free Brave BAT. Let's look at BAT. But if this takes 6 months, these coins may never see the light of day. If we can get something very bullish to happen immediately, maybe you have another run up, but not looking good. Not looking good for some of these other coins. What did I say? BAT? Let's look at BAT, and then I'll look at Polkadot and wrap it up. Okay, guys? I want to keep these videos a little shorter. Man, that was a nice daily uptrend there, and we're just in another downtrend, and you're beneath all of your moving averages. This is the token you get for free for using Brave browser, and I'm just holding these, so not trading this, but I would love to see this continue higher. Right now I've got like over $100 worth of free BAT. It was near 200. If this could just go to 1,000, and I, cool. That's how I see a lot of these altcoins, that they're kind of gambles. And there's no, like, I'm joking around, I deleted on Twitter, I rather hold some cruise stocks or airline stocks, because I know eventually the airlines and cruises will bounce back. But some of these coins, just you may never ever see. Sorry for the bearish attitude, but so Polkadot, people love Polkadot. When Bitcoin had its rally, Polkadot had probably one of the nicer breakouts. You broke back above all moving averages, something that we were looking for. You don't have much price history here on Polkadot either. And then we just got rejected. And we're, flirting around with this support line. You can see this region right here between around $4 basically. Otherwise, the next little cluster is down here around $3. I mean, there could be some accumulation in the $4 region right here. Otherwise, you lose that down in $3. So, guys, I want to see uptrends till I can get bullish on altcoins again. Bitcoin is the only one that's really looking good here, and it's hit a major resistance level, basically the high from 2019. So this is going to be just an obvious place for there to be shorts, people to take profits. So for us to have a short-term pullback wouldn't be weird. It would be healthy. And so that could bring down the altcoins even more, lined up with the election and uncertainty. Altcoins don't look so good. I hope they bounce back. Like I say, I have some, little plays, like a roulette table spread across lots of different altcoins. I have over 50% of my crypto portfolio is in Bitcoin, over 50%. And the next highest allocations are about, 10% or less of what I have in Bitcoin. And, Ethereum, Link, Polkadot even. And then, I have some XRP, I have some Litecoin, and then you have Uniswap, YFI, and then I have a lot of just small allocations, to like 10, 15 other altcoins that maybe one day, I'm not paying attention and they just skyrocket. But who knows? Those are those are my gambles. I keep most of my portfolio in something that I am confident in, and then I have a smaller allocations in these gambles that could pay off one day. Maybe it takes a year or two. I won't complain, because it's only, say you pay 30% taxes on any trade within under a year, you pay 15% if it's over a year. So you pay 50% less taxes if it takes over a year. So we can hodl. I'll hodl. maybe, you know, the time to take profits isn't till end of 2021, 22. So, you know, we could have some rough patches here. I think 2021 will be a good year. It's just, you know, we're going to have coins come and go. So you have to be smart where you're putting your money, or you may just be a bag holder and playing roulette. All right. That's it for me. This has already gone 20 minutes. I could talk forever. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.